So just last year in March 2023, I was in the normal public school and I was really depressed. Like honestly, like I was crying every single day coming home to my mom, crying, literally begging for my mom to like let me not go to school tomorrow. And eventually, like as just events turned out, there was this one time where I had like a whole mental breakdown and everything, and this was like basically just before I gotten on self improvement, so I wasn't into the whole stoicism shit. But anyway, I had this whole mental breakdown, and basically we made the decision to something like May 2023, 1 year ago, that we were basically going to do online schooling next year. And so I've been online schooled since September 2023, so since the beginning of this school year, basically. And it's been one of the best experiences ever. And honestly, just like a month ago, I got into homeschooling because it's a long story, but I got into homeschooling about a month ago. Because honestly, because I could not do schoolwork. It was, I know how useless it is and how fucked it is, and I just wanted to focus all in on what was important to me and my business, and school was not letting me do that, and so it was like playing a video game. It was like, what the fuck am I even doing right now? It's like such a waste of time, and basically what happened is I started homeschooling, and so I'm doing the type of homeschooling where there's no school or anything. And one of the big major problems with this, even though it's like one of the greatest things ever, one of the major problems of this is honestly just having like a boring life. You're at home all the time. You're kind of lonely. It's just monotonous, and you don't have anything interesting going on. Your life is just fucking boring day after day after day. You're at home, and you don't have any interaction with people, and it's just, your life is just fucking boring. You don't have anything interesting going on or anything like that. And so I used to feel this way. I used to feel like being home all day was so boring. I wanted something fun to do. I wanted something interesting going in my life. I wanted to have an interesting life. And so what happened was I had left all my friends, almost all of my friends basically weren't in my life anymore, because I knew they were so bad for me. I knew that they're not actually real friends, and that I would just I basically immediately just surpassed them in level. And that's how the world works. That's how friendships work. If you're progressing so fast above your friend and he can't keep up, and then it's just not, it doesn't work like that. It can't work, really. So naturally, as you get onto self-improvement, you lose a lot of your friends, or maybe you never had any, and it is boring. It can very easily become boring. And so I wanted to make this video because I know this is such a massive pain point of so many homeschoolers. So what I'm getting at here is how I've made my life interesting is basically by dedicating a certain time in the day to doing adventures. You know how you maybe you do the school curriculum, or maybe you don't do the standard curriculum and everything, and you have your own like time and shit you can do. And so what you should do is honestly have some sort of time in your schedule, some set point in your schedule, like a few hours or something. Maybe you're working, you're going to the gym, you're doing maybe school, maybe you're not doing school, and you have all these things in your day, but you don't have any time scheduled for interesting stuff, and that's why your life isn't interesting. It's because you don't have interesting stuff going on. You don't have anything sort of interesting set up or planned. You need to plan something interesting. You need to plan, okay, we're gonna go like bowling today with my family, or we're gonna go like, you know, make some friends in the gym or something, and then say like, okay guys, we're gonna hit like this massive workout. It's gonna be super intense and fun, and just like this fucking like random shit that you can do, like going on like some sort of like waterfall adventure. Or there was this one YouTube channel I saw not long ago about there was like this guy, and I only watched like one of his videos, but it was this video where basically he was like going on a waterfall adventure with his homies, and it looked super fun and everything, and he was like, oh, I want to fucking be there. They're like jumping in the waterfall and shit. Like they weren't jumping down the waterfall, but they were jumping in the little lake at the bottom. And so it looked really like fucking fun and interesting, and that's the type of shit you need to be planning. You basically need to be the leader. Like you're expecting some other people to, I guess, change how your life already is. You're expecting some other people to come in and say, okay, and like basically plan some shit, some interesting shit for you and stuff, but you have to be the initiator. You have to make the friends, which I've made videos on, and I will continue to make videos on making friends as a homeschooler, not being in school. And if I can give you just a quick summary, basically just make friends in the gym and different places where you're around. And the options might be a little bit limited, but it's the same way in school. Everyone's retarded in school anyway. But my point is, when you get friends, you can do shit with them. Even with your family, you can even have a really interesting life with your family. Most likely, if you're homeschooled, you have one or more parents that are free a lot of times. And y'all can go like fucking on a hike, or you guys can go on an adventure, some sort of like waterfall adventure. Or today, like me and my dad, my oldest brother, and my uncle, he's visiting. But anyway, like we went and we're going mini golf. Like you can probably see in this clip, we're going like mini golfing, fucking just doing fun shit. You can go out to eat and just like fucking have like a fun day, plan out a fun day, and sort of just say to your mom or your dad or whoever is free, or your whole family, and just say like, okay, I want to like, let's do this, and this is what I was thinking, and this is what I planned. And yeah, just you have to be the initiator. Basically, that's the point. You have to be the initiator. You have to plan things. And naturally, if you're going out and planning things with your family, you're going to be meeting people there. You can meet people in the gym. And honestly, I've made videos on that, so I don't need to go in depth and explain that. But I hope this video, it's a little short, but there's not much else to say, honestly. So I hope this helped you, bro. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.